ISRO working on igloos for future outposts on Moon. What likely to become India's biggest science program in the next few years. ISRO has started work on building igloos on the Moon. These lunar habitats, as scientists call them, will be built by sending robots and 3D printers to the Moon and by using lunar soil and other materials. Study find what is across lunar surface. Water is widely distributed across Moon's surface and not just confined to a particular region or terrain, say scientists.
NASA scientists are developing a new spacesuit that includes a waste disposal system, which will allow astronauts to remain in their spacesuits for up to 6 days in case of emergencies. The new suits, called the Orion Crew Survival System Suits (OCSS), will be worn by astronauts on NASA's Orion spacecraft, which will carry humans beyond low Earth orbit.
Veterinarians have been left baffled after a female lion suddenly sprouted a male at an American zoo. Bridget, an 18 years old African lioness living at Oklahoma City Zoo, began to develop the usually masculine traits in March last year. The cause of the shaggy growth around the lioness jaw is so far unexplained, although zoo staff said they are analyzing blood samples in an attempt to solve the mystery. A revolutionary new type of robotic hand that closely mimics the dexterity of the human's hand is displayed in London. The robotic hand has ultra-sensitive touch sensors on the fingertips, including the thumb and even the flex of the palm for the little finger.
There is a number which is so big that it could create a black hole in your brain if you attempted to memorize it. Scientists have claimed the incredible large set of digits called Graham's number was discovered by mathematician Ronald Graham in 1971 and is an upper bound on a mathematics riddle. It is so large that while there are 64 steps to obtaining Graham's number, after the first few steps there are already around 7.6 trillion threes in the sequence. The number in fact so big that a physicist, one of the America's top universities, has warned that if you try to hold all the numbers in your head, it would collapse. The faster a person eats, the more likely he or she is to be overweight. A new study concludes Japanese researchers studied 59,717 people who had been given diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. At periodic checkups over 6 years, they collected data on obesity and waist circumference, eating and sleep habits, alcohol consumptions, the medications they took, and whether they smoked. The researchers categorized the subjects as fast, normal, or slow eaters based on self reports. After controlling for other factors, they found that compared with the slow eaters, normal speed eaters were 29% more likely and fast eaters 42% more likely to be obese.
A moon with more water than Earth, Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, is the scientific community's biggest hope for life outside Earth. A look at why Europa matters. Europa orbits Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system and the fifth from the Sun. Europa is one of Jupiter's 69 moons, the planet's fourth largest and the slightly smaller than Earth's moon. The moon was discovered by Galileo in 1610. Europa is believed to have more water than Earth despite being one-fourth of our planet's size. Though the moon's surface pressure is lower than Earth's, Europa's thin atmosphere is primarily composed of oxygen. In fact, it is much like Earth.